Hey there, good morning. Chris Robbins from JKD Combat Arts. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite knives from my knife collection. This is not all my knives, but these are my top dogs. These are my favorite knives, and I'm just going to be going over each one with you, explaining the blade, the functions, some of the details to it, and why I particularly like each knife and what makes one different from the other. All right, starting with this little guy right here. We got a little Kershaw, all right? What I really like about Kershaw is they make a really good blade. It's affordable, it's durable, it's reliable, it's sharp, it stays sharp. This has an OD switch right there. This is a really light little guy. Throw it in your pocket, don't even realize it's there, but it's nice to have. All right, this one here, not the best brand. It's Defender Extreme, but I'll tell you what, I'm pretty impressed with this. It's got a good flip switch to it. It's really durable. I've been using it a lot, and it's got the little thumb ridge here to give you a little bit more grip control. What I like about this is it has a couple features such as the seatbelt cutter and the glass breaker, so it's a really good law enforcement knife as well. Right here, this is badass. You got Kershaw makes the U.S. Navy SEAL knife. It's got a serrated blade. It's got a good weight to it. What's really cool about it, it has your fill-up and flathead screw bits. So all you got to do is pull this bad boy out right here, and you attach the bits to the end of this, and you get yourself a little screwdriver. It's a nice blade to carry and to have, just in case you need the screwdriver features. And it's got a good weight to it. All right, the next bad boy here is it's one of my favorite knives, but I do not carry this. This is signature special edition Steven Seagal knife. Okay, you can see his autograph there. Let's see if I can get the light just right. You can see it there. This is a really good blade. It's got a good weight, good feel to it. But like I said, I do not carry this because it's an expensive knife too. It goes for about $200, and it's just one of my collectible knives that I wanted to share. All right, got Kershaw here, kind of like I would call it a tanto blade, but semi-tanto. It's a lightweight feel to it. It's got the switch right there. Comes out flawlessly each and every time. I like how it has this little indentation here for your forefinger or your index finger. It gives you a lot of control and versatility with this knife. All right, this is another Kershaw. Kershaw makes a really good blade. It's just it's one of my favorite knife companies. Affordability, reliability, like I said, the blades stay sharp. You don't have to sharpen them very often. I got the little tie wrap there, so you have the self-propelled or instant switchblade type of action. This is let's see if I can focus this for you for a second. There we go. All right, just showing you the different bits on it. This is a thick knife though, so you got, if you can see that. And what makes that stand out, is this bad boy right here. This is the 1 ton, and this is a really nice knife. It's one of my favorite knives to carry because it's so thin, so light, and if you look at the difference, I don't know if you could see it here, but it's a lot thinner than any other knife. It's probably the thinnest knife that I have. And but the blade is really strong. The knife is very durable, and it's got a good weight, a good feel to it. And you could do a lot of damage with this knife in a self-defense type of application if you need to. So Emerson merged with Kershaw, and they came up with this little bad boy. And basically, what it did is it dropped the price down because most Emerson knives are like $300. And it's got the wave feature, which is one of my favorite features because as that's in your pocket and you're pulling the knife out, it catches and it will self-detonate, as I call it. Really good knife. I like this blade a lot. It's probably one of my favorite blades to carry besides the 1 ton. Same exact one, except that we have the Tanto, or some people call it the Tonto blade, but pretty much similar to the other one, just a different blade. Now we have a blacked out right here, and we got a little bit of a different handle on this one. This handle is really comfortable. It's probably one of the most comfortable handles that I have in all my knives, and this is actually molded perfect for my hand. So this is actually one of my favorite knives as well. And this little ridge here it goes all the ways up and down. So wherever you are at that particular place in time with your thumb, it catches instantly. This is not the toughest blade, but it's made by AK, and it's got a cool little feature here. Let's see if I can focus it. Come on. There we go. Okay. You can see it's well used, and it's held up pretty well for me, but the weight's a little bit chinsy, if I can say. I'd prefer it to be a little bit more heavy. This is just a novelty, but it's cool as shit. I don't know why guys like this, but we do. We can do this kind of shit all day long. It's kind of badass, and but I just like that. I like that little switchblade feature. Like I said, you put this in the hands of a guy, and he's gonna do this at least 5 times because it's just cool as shit. All right. Welcome to the Cold Steel Recon family. These are badass knives. Daddy, mommy, baby. This is seriously a baby. This is like the Cabbage Patch Kid of Recon ones. The good thing about this is it's one of those things that it's better to have than not have at all. But it's a little bit too light and way too small for my gripping. And you have very, very, very limited control over this knife. But like I said, it's better to have than not have it. Then you get the middleweight. Okay, this got a pretty good feel to it. It's very lightweight. It's very durable, very reliable blade. And Recon just and Cold Steel, they make a really good knife. This is my go-to knife. This is a knife I trust my life with. I carry it on duty. Let's see if I can focus it a little bit. There we go. It's got a serrated blade, although I don't particularly care for a serrated blade. I should have gotten the regular blade, but it's got the tantal blade as well. I like the tantal look because it has a Japanese authenticity to it, but for functionality, I kind of prefer a regular blade. I love the way this handle fits. And this is just the perfect weight for me. This is a good fighting knife, good tactical knife. The only thing that I wish this knife had that it doesn't is the wave feature like Emerson and Kershaw. If that had that feature, this would make the knife like 100% for me. So I would. This is like my 90% knife. But like I said, just with that little feature right there, that would make all the difference instead of having to do this little tie wrap feature. When I pull a knife out, I want it to be quick and I want to be, ready to go. It's kind of like having a bullet in the chamber, and that's how I look at it. I don't want to sit there and manipulate it with my thumb and all that stuff. Time is of the essence when it comes to self-defense. All right. This is K-Bar. This is just like, the go-to knife when shit gets really bad and you got to get right into it. So this is a trusty little knife that most law enforcement officers carry. Wrap it around your neck or stick it in your waist. This is a dangerous puncture tool. Okay, you could do serious damage with this. Like I said, defensive only. All right, this is when shit gets really bad and you're having a really bad day that you got to go to something like this. All right, this is just a little guy, but a little too small for me to carry. And just figure I'll show it to you. Not really one of my favorite ones, but it's nice to have. Kind of matches this other guy. Both a little bit too small for my liking, but I got pretty big blocky hands, so it's kind of discriminatory as far as control and handle weight. But nonetheless, these are some of my favorite knives, and I explained the features. I hope you enjoyed it, and share some of your favorite knives with me. All right, have a good day, and remember, train, practice, and practice for real-life situations, because you never know when you're going to need it.